Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel, Financial Literacy. Whoop whoop. Okay, so I'm really excited about today. We're going to be discussing what to do with your paycheck once you get it. Now, that can be different for a lot of different people, but personally for me, what I've been discovering and from what I've been learning is about 6 steps with what to do with your paycheck. So I'm going to start with step numero uno. All right, so the first one is going to be pay yourself first. And why is that important? Okay, so the reason you want to pay yourself first is how are you going to even build wealth if you don't have any funds for yourself? So I use this as like my initial emergency fund. And what I've learned is in an emergency fund, you do not touch that money unless like your car breaks down or like something crazy happens, you have to go to the hospital. Like this is the money for that. So right now I'm working towards saving about $1,000 to $2,000. And as well, you would want to put that in a high yields savings account, not just a regular savings account, because in a high yields, you can get more earnings through the year. So, all right, the second one is Roth IRA or 401k. All right. So I just recently opened a Roth IRA with Charles Schwab. That was one of the ones that I researched that was highly recommended. Another one that I was interested in was Vanguard, but I do believe that you need to have a certain deposit to open an account there. Not 100% sure, but I went with Charles Schwab. And the reason why a Roth IRA is important to me is because right now at my job, I am not getting a 401k, which is lame. So if you are at work and if your job offers a 401k match, do that because that's going to be like super great. They'll match the money that you put into that account, which will give you better results. Roth IRA, though, I opened that one since I don't have the 401k, and that is tax money going in, and then you take that out when you're about 59 and a half. You can only put in about $6,000 a year, so try to max it out if you can, and that's what I'm working towards. But this is going to help compound your money for the future, and we'll talk more about this in depth. Okay, so like I said, the third one is more for me. I do charity. So the reason I choose charity as my third one is because I have certain groups that I care about and want to donate to. If you have anything like that and you feel like this is a necessary part of your step, then you should do it. I do it because it's rewarding to me. It helps the organization that I like. And I don't know, it's just kind of helping the world go round. So that's the third one. All right, so our fourth one is necessities. And it's needs versus wants. So when you talk about necessities, that's talking about obviously you need food, you need your shelter, you need your car to run with gas, a cell phone bill, things that are the baseline foundation importance in your life. So needs versus wants. I would definitely take care of all those, baseline needs first. And then if you feel like, I have a little bit more to go get my hair cut, or I have a little bit more to go get my nails done, great. But make sure you take care of those needs first. Debt payoff is my fifth one. All right, so debt payoff is my fifth one. And there are two methods that I've learned about, avalanche method and the snowball method to tackle your debt. I remember being taught more about the snowball effect, which I can get into more at a different time. But I actually like the avalanche method a little bit more because it focuses on high interest credit card debts. Right now, my husband is in school, so we have some loans, we have some credit card debts, pandemic, all that stuff has been made for interesting last year. So we have some debts. And what I like to focus on is the more high interest payments. So if I can get that out of the way first, then I can move down and move down. So yes, that is very important. All right. Okay, so our last one is to invest. Investing. There's so much to learn on this subject. And I've read a couple books, Money Master the Game by Tony Robbins, Think and Grow Rich. I forget the author. And I have a couple more books that I have on my shelf that I want to read and learn about this stuff. But what I know through the Roth IRA is you can use that money to be able to invest. And this is what's going to build your wealth. It's not a get rich scheme. It's years of dedication, holding the long term. Don't do the day trading. Like, make sure that you're there for the long haul, investing every single month. I'm still learning about this and I want to make the smartest choice. So I haven't invested quite yet, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to. And I want to go into depth in each of these sections because I know that each are so important. So I just wanted to give you a brief overview of what I would do personally and kind of what I have studied about. And again, if like you have any suggestions or any feedback that you feel like, actually, maybe this is more important, or maybe you should look into this, then let me know. I am all ears. I want to learn. I want to grow. Like, let's grow together. So, and I think that's it for today. I'm so glad that you're able to come on board. We're able to learn a little bit more, and hopefully this helps you out. Like I said, I'll be making some more in-depth videos, and just continue following me on this financial literacy journey with building our wealth. Woo, let's do it. Okay, bye.